Chinese and Japanese people, you can contact Mark at mark@theblinkofsouthshow.com.
There you go.
That's Tim Taylor, care of Tool Time.
Or mark@theblinkofsouthshow.com, direct email. Anyway,
There you go.
you really do have the email address, by the way.
Right.
Anyway, enter Griff at a massage table.
What's going on here?
Which I did not
Oh,
expect.
yeah, this whole thing about me having to come to class and that this is the only time I could get the masseuse in.
Masseuse to do me, which is a great line. It's such a wrong line. It's time for an ABC show.
That's a line that can be taken in so many different connotations.
But this is ABC's in the 90s. They get away with shit like this.
But here's the thing. Yeah, they were able to get away with it only because...
It's ABC in the 90s.
There you
That's
go.
why. You're kidding me away with jokes like that nowadays.
You try
No
that.
way.
You try that now. It's like
Gourmet drill. They can't go with that gourmet
No.
drill. There's no way.
No. Moving along.
Feeney's not amused. And he just pushes the massage table out into the hallway, which is funny as hell.
Is Feeney ever amused throughout this whole ordeal?
Him and Turner have a lot of fun stuff going on.
Here, let's put it this way.
And as we've learned, he drives like he's driving a freaking Batmobile.
Throughout this whole ordeal with Corey, Topanga,
in general,
Sean,
the show.
whatever, okay.
Show's history.
Has he ever been amused?
At
Did
times.
he ever crack a smile?
At times. We saw him jump on a roller coaster a few weeks back.
Warp Factor 10, Mr. Sulu.
One of my favorite quotes ever on the show. We totally closed the show with that, by the way, that day. We totally did.
And I'm sorry, it was worth it just for his face after the
I don't
eating popcorn.
Okay.
He had a big thing of cotton
candy. He's eating cotton candy.
Wasn't it that when they started the ride that Sean was in front?
No, Corey was in front, and then they switched places in
Yeah.
mid-ride. It was so ridiculous. Oh, geez. Anyway, back to what we're talking about.
I'm sorry.
Griff, you get pushed to the hallway, and then Joey and Frankie enter with lobsters from Maine.
And they picked up at the airport.
What the hell?
And then Griff, and I have to admit, that was actually rather nice. He actually offers one to Feeney.
But this is after Frankie takes that as, I'm going to bite into this right now. He's still alive. I know what I said.
I can eat this one right now. He's still alive. I said what I said.
I love Frankie so much. He's my favorite character.
Anybody got any butter?
Yes, exactly. I don't think that's what he asked for butter.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to go find some butter.
I do find it funny. It was 4-pound lobster. Is that normal? I don't eat fish. Is that normal?
I don't know.
Is that normal? I have no idea.
You're talking to the wrong guy.
I was actually down more than anything else. I have no idea. I don't know anything about
can't eat
lobsters.
shellfish.
I don't like lobsters. I have no idea. I'm not allergic. I just don't like fish. I don't like fish.
Oh, there you go.
So anyway, so we find out that Griff could possibly get expelled, which then has Joey and Frankie kind of back where they were when Harley left, apparently.
Kind of wondering what's going to happen next.
Pretty much. We just did this.
Which leads to, I don't know about you, but I'm going to go find some butter.
Yes, great line.
Where in the world is Griff going to now?
Well, more Griff in a little while. Back to, where were we? Oh yeah, we're at Chubby's, right? At this point with the Chubby's.
Wait a minute, is it Chubby's?
It's Chubby's here.
Okay,
It's
all right,
here.
Chubby's.
Chubby's and Corey Matthews. Worst nickname ever.
Yeah, I know. The nickname needs a little work.
Almost as bad as Kazarni. That one's for Dad.
My
that
God.
one was for Dad.
Oh,
Fred
Lord.
the Dorfman.
Anyway, Topanga wants some stuff for the yearbook. I personally just wrote down, quote, "Raw!" It reminds me of Braun Strowman. Braun! That again for Dad. There's actually thank you. All seriousness, there's a wrestler currently on Raw right now. He's actually getting a main event push.
Yes.
His name is Braun Strowman, and his theme music is literally him just yelling,
Roaring.
"Braun!" That's actually the name. That's the beginning of his theme music. I'm not even joking. I'm not joking about that at all.
Delete!
All right.
Okay. Anyway,
Go ahead.
Where was I?
About
I said
Chubby's.
good boy. Oh, Chubby's, Topanga,
yeah.
Raw, and then Candy called him a good boy, which made me laugh. Topanga then turns up very, very jealous, which
Leads
is
us
a
to the
turn
scene-
of what goes on in season 3, really, with this.
Which leads to the scene with Sean and Topanga.
Yes, over at the front of Chubby's.
Right.
I love the fact that Sean tortures her from the beginning.
This started because of a Freudian slip.
Yes.
But here's the thing. Sean figures it out.
Immediately.
Right off the bat.
If there's one thing we've learned from Sean, he knows how to read girls. That's one thing we know from Sean.
So he blurts out, "You like Corey." To which Topanga replies,
If you tell anybody, I'll kill you.
You really like Corey.
Made me laugh so hard. I love watching the early of their relationship. I love this stuff. I really do love it. So then we cut to Corey pushing around a bunch of the guys. Enter Turner trying to break up the fight, and Corey says,
Like the awesome person that he is.
and Corey says he threw the first punch.
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with Corey?
And even better is that
but then-
Turner just looks at him like,
He's like,
but then all of a sudden Corey goes to Turner. Sidebar.
sidebar. What the fuck was that? Again, by the way, we always say it. Great consistency of jokes when it comes to playing off later on in the show. They do call back that joke, which is great.
Yeah.
So we find out that there's nobody else in Corey's weight class.
So he doesn't have to fight.
Yeah, it's very fair.
Until
Well, I do love Turner says, "I hope you're not a rare blood type," which made me chuckle.
And Corey should know better than to tempt fate.
but then Corey says, "That's okay. I don't have to fight anybody."
Exactly. And then we find out he has to fight somebody, and then we find out his blood type is AB negative.
Yeah.
But then
And in walks Frankie.
And that scared the shit out of me. I was like,
It's like, what is the range of my weight class?
no. It will be Joey the Rat
Yeah.
against Corey. Fair. It's actually a fair matchup. When you look at it on paper, to see the two of them, it's fair. Totally fair. I got no problem with
then
this.
of course a
I
different.
think Corey could have taken him.
But then
And he did. We'll get to
But
that in
then
a
later
second.
on, the little tater as far as what time frame, what
We'll
venue.
get to that. We'll get to that in a minute.
Okay,
We'll get to that in a
alright.
minute because we have to get to the actual training session,
Go ahead.
which is Corey jumping rope like a freaking gymnastics star, and they found out the rope is cut in half. Which, how the hell did they do that gag? That was very, very funny. So I
How'd he
do
do
have the
without
line.
hitting himself.
I do have the line. He tried lifting weights, but man, they're heavy. Which is a fantastic Corey line.
Oh my god.
And then we cut to
Well, then Joey and Frankie come in,
correct.
and Frankie is Joey's coach, which is amazing on all fronts.
Come to see the enemy train, Matthews?
Well, this is a closed session. What if I'm going to beat your ass right now?
And then
Joey.
So I wrote some notes down.
He's trying to psych you out.
So Frankie teaches him balance,
Yeah.
which
Which-
was great.
Okay. Well,
And
now,
he does the crane position from the Karate Kid.
Yes.
and Frankie's got
He's
tremendous
got amazing balance. For a big guy, he's got amazing balance.
And Joey, well,
Oh,
not
it's
so
Joey.
graceful.
It's
not
Joey,
so
though.
graceful, but go ahead.
Well, apparently, I wanted the backstory more on this. Now that we know who his father is, this joke makes a lot more sense.
Okay.
But apparently, Frankie went touring in Japan
And
last summer, and he learned how to stand like a sumo wrestler and take body blows to the shoulder, which is
the
perfect.
movement, but the movement he goes is try to get other guy out of the ring.
And Joey bull rushes him and just falls on the floor. And almost like Corey has an inner monologue out loud. He's like, don't, little guy in my head saying, don't fear Joey. Another run.
Yeah.
I
It's
can
like-
beat Joey.
It's like running into a brick wall.
And then on the third attempt,
Dramatic music and a drop kick from Frankie. A perfect drop kick.
No.
that totally missed.
drop kick from Joey. onto
Joey, I'm
Frankie.
sorry,
A
from
flying
Joey
drop
onto
kick.
Frankie. But as you pointed out, Kyle, he totally didn't hit him. He totally didn't hit him whatsoever.
Never really made contact, but Frankie sold it really well.
Yes, Frankie sold it like a champ. Well done. And that scared the crap out of him. But there's no drop kicks in amateur wrestling. I want to make that note. So, okay, we're back home. Corey, Amy is terrified. And she says, okay, fine, you're an adult, you're grown up, you go out and wrestle. I'm going to go upstairs to look at your baby photos.
There you go.
Women. Totally, man. That was a father-son moment if you ever had one. So, Alan put together a drink for Corey.
A protein drink.
I didn't get the concoction together, so I asked Kyle to look this up. Kyle, what was in this concoction that Alan put together?
12 eggs, wheatgrass, soy, goat's milk, and just a little touch of Tabasco.
Jeez.
Which sounds like the perfect cure for a hangover.
But then Eric is in a rush, and he runs out the door.
I need breakfast.
Let's get breakfast. And he grabs this glass that he doesn't know what the hell it is and chugs the entire thing.
Yeah.
And everyone in the crowd laughing. This is funny, Mo. And he goes out and pukes in Feeney's garden.
Not on my azalea.
It's always the azaleas. It's always the azaleas. Every single time in the Feeney gag, it's always the azaleas.
Okay.
Every single time.
Not on my azaleas, man.
So, we cut to the gym. We have a legit amateur wrestling match
Yeah.
between Corey and Joey.
We have a ring and balloons and bleachers.
Oh, this is later. This is just the actual mat. It's just a mat. This is just a mat in the ring. First time.
Yeah.
Where Joey runs at Corey. Corey gets out of the way, and then Corey like picks him up, pins him. That's it.
Yeah.
It's over. Quick. One pin. That's it. We're done.
Yeah.
Okay, Corey won. Legit. Totally fair.
He's got the jacket,
Totally fair.
and he's got candy that comes with the jacket.
And Joey then says, I challenge you to another fight. Corey said no. He said, no, I want to do an after hours, no rules fight.
Yeah.
And then he says he's yellow. Yellow. It felt like I was straight out of Back to the Future. It really felt like Back to the
What's
Future.
wrong, dude? You yellow?
I'm going to do part 3. I'm going to do part 3. So we go to Chubby's, and apparently that jumps up Joey as a fry cook.
Yeah.
Yellow.
Yeah.
We cut to the phone ringing, and it's a collect call for Corey Matthews. Yellow. Yellow.
Yeah. Besides, you gotta do that with the dramatic sting. What's wrong, dude? You yellow?
We cut to the locker, and there's Joey. Yellow! Yellow! And somehow we managed to go from the locker to the trash can in a second. I don't know how the hell you pull that one off. Yellow.
Well, he's
But-
known as the rat.
But after enough persistence,
And the jocks pretty much convinced Corey this is a good idea to accept this fight to shut up Joey.
Yeah.
Which on paper makes sense, I understand. So we get this down, right? We end up at the gym tomorrow night thanks to Griff. Griff had this idea, because I didn't write all the things. It was hysterical, the list they had going back and forth. But we go to Griff says, somehow Griff ended up in Janitor Bud's keys, like you do. Like you do. And then we cut to the gym. Corey wants to back down with Sean, and they enter the gym, and then we have,
It's not like he's got the entire school in there watching.
and the whole school's there with a full gym,
A full ring and balloons.
a
and
full-out ring. That's a beautiful ring,
ring-
by the way.
ring, balloons, spectators, bleachers, and people dressed up like large chickens. Oh wait, no, that was in my imagination.
That was only your imagination.
but
I
keep,
wonder if it takes them a half hour to put up a steel cage.
keep in mind that this was just like the ring thing on a flat gym mat.
But I did like the ring, though. It's a nice ring, very, very straight-up wrestling ring.
So,
And then this is where things go out of hand. This is where things start to go in a weird direction.
special guest number 1.
Robert Goulet? Now, Kyle, would you like to help with who Robert Goulet? We know who he is, but for younger audiences, who the hell Robert Goulet to people who don't know?
Probably one of the best singers ever. I mean, seriously, this guy's voice is like a musical orgasm.
Yeah.
Better than Frank Sinatra?
I love
Yeah.
Frankie. And he did sing us the national anthem, which was hysterical. I'm not going to lie.
Also-
Of course, nothing beats him at Road to the WrestleMania singing "Oh Canada."
But here's the thing. For those that are wondering, Robert Goulet also did Broadway. He was great in Broadway. I believe Camelot was the play that put him on the map.
Yes, very true. So Robert Goulet sings the national anthem.
God rest his soul.
Yes. And then...
And also, to younger generations, he
Yeah.
may be known as the singing voice of Mikey on Recess.
Oh, okay, there you go. There's something people wanted to know.
Okay.
Cool. Now, we found... This is the first time we heard Joey's last name. Joey the Rat Epstein.
yeah.
This is the first time we actually heard his last name in the show history.
And
So
then
there you
we
go.
go into special guest number 2.
Jasmine Bleat.
Yeah.
Now we got... Who's Jasmine
He
Bleat?
is best known for Baywatch.
Of course. Of course. The original Baywatch, not the movie that's coming out next year. I got to clarify that. The original.
And of course, Eric goes, "Help me, I'm drowning."
Oh, that was Sean. That was Sean.
Sean.
That was Sean.
Sean goes, "Help me, I'm drowning."
Eric's not there yet.
What?
Eric's not there
Yeah,
yet.
what? It was worth a shot.
It really was. You got to give him credit for at least trying. But apparently Griff knows Jasmine Bleat and kissed her on screen.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
You lucky bastard.
Oh my god.
Hey.
What the fuck? Anyway, so our last special guest.
Special guest number 3.
This is one of the main reasons my dad is here for this show. Frankie's dad. You might know.
Frankie
He knows
Stickinos
that.
Sr.
Or better known as the 11-time heavyweight champion of the world, Vader. And Dad.
Whose real name is
Yeah.
Leon White.
The Dad wants to give us a little history on Vader. You do love Vader, and this is one of your favorites
Leon
of all
White,
time.
Was one of these athletes that had a pro football background. I'm not sure. Right now, I'm not sure what team he played with. But he had a knee injury, took him out. Then when he would be working out, the place he worked out with, especially I think is Minnesota, was filled with a lot of professional wrestlers that would work out. Noticed him working out and suggested because he couldn't play pro football anymore to get into pro wrestling. Basically went into Vern Gagne's training camp at AWA. They nicknamed him Leon Bullpower White or Baby Bull White. And they basically packed his gym ass like kind of like